Woo! Wake up, wake up, wake up! I am your host, Chantel, better known as Miss Recycle, and you are officially on the Wake Up and Smell the Coffee Show, Infinity TV. Let's go. Listen, y'all, today I want to talk to you guys about this situation that's going on with the children. Okay, I googled April 22nd. Y'all know how I do, which is Earth Day. Okay, and this is what came up. All right, now y'all know that they are doing this ritual in front of the Central Terminal on April 22nd in memorial, in remembrance of Jalen Griffin. Okay, on Memorial Drive, right? And this is supposed to be a memorial for him, y'all. Like, just, y'all gotta think about it, right? Like, when people get to doing those candlelit, what are those visuals? That's a ritual, y'all. Visual ritual. Do y'all get it? Come on, they are doing rituals over the dead after they are gone. So they come with their candles and stuff like that. Like, y'all gotta remember, like, oh my goodness, y'all. These are rituals, okay? So I want y'all to just take a listen to what I discovered after I googled April 22nd under Ascension Glossary, right? Now, all of this ties in. I need y'all to pay attention, y'all. Please, please, please pay attention. This is very important. Like and share. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta spread this information to other people, okay? Because this is very, very important. This is what they're doing to our children. They have a pedophile house, okay, at the corner of Broadway and Memorial Drive. Come on, y'all, let's make this make sense. Why are they allowing all of the pedophiles to come in our neighborhood, right, from all over? I cannot make this shit up. Y'all look it up, okay? Look it up. I cannot make this shit up, okay? They're coming from all over. So when a pedophile gets charged with a crime in, say, Dunkirk or Utica or wherever, okay, in New York State, they are sending them to Buffalo and allowing them to live right in our backyard. And we wonder why our children are going missing. Come on, y'all. They know why. They know why. Because they're putting them right in our backyards and we don't even know it, okay? We don't know it. This is why it's very important for y'all to check that list. Check the list. It's public information. Who cares if somebody gets mad because you are looking into this information? That is public information. If they are on the pedophile list, it needs to be known. You need to know, because you need to know not to have these people around your children, y'all. Okay? Now, listen, not only are they like pedophiles, right, in our backyards, okay, they are becoming pastors. Or they are already pastors. Oh, it's not even funny. It's just the fact that, like, this is going on, okay? But I need y'all to take a listen to this, because the city got their hands all over this little boy's situation for some reason. Now, you got to remember, the brother passed away shortly after he disappeared, right? I was told another brother got shot, right? And then the mother passed away. Like, what's going on? Is it an omens on this family? Like, I hate to say that, no disrespect to anyone, but what happened? Something happened to cause all of these people to just go, like, missing and fatally shot and, you know, shot at, and, like, you know, she died, like, all of a sudden. Come on now. Like, you would want to look for your own child instead of telling somebody, make sure you look for him no matter what, don't stop it. No, as a mother, you're gonna want to be the one to look for him and not stop. So her dying is very suspicious to me as well. But I want y'all to take a listen to this, okay? Take a listen. Y'all know how I do. I'm gonna let Google read it to you, baby, because the fact checkers ain't gonna be fact checking me. Fact check Google. Let's go.
Transiting SRA Children. Published by Ascension Glossary.
Listen.
As the authentic cosmic mother and organic Sophianic consciousness returns to this earth, lifetime upon lifetimes of cellular memory that has been recorded as SRA, those rituals that have sacrificed infants and children for harvesting in the planetary grids. This painful content is surfacing for witnessing, activism, and sometimes mass transiting into the heart of God. It has been discovered that many child sacrifices have been ritually bound into many areas of the earth, such as the 10th gate in Iraq, Iran, and their soul aspects have been held in the reversal female body parts that are connected to the wormholes generated in the exploded parts of Tiamat.
Pay attention.
The continuation of the clearing of blood covenant bindings, Moloch tank structures, and transiting dear ones that were used as blood sacrifices from out of the Middle East gateway areas is a massive ongoing guardian project. Obviously, listening to our inner guidance in relationship to serving as transition teams in regard to the physical location, tragic events of death, or supporting certain individuals is key to be effective in this process. SRA has been active and happens across the globe absolutely everywhere, and this form of blood sacrifice has been happening since the invasion of these extra-dimensional parasites.
Listen.
This is the clarion call for any spiritual adult that may feel guided to help with this guardian project through the process of holding safe passage through the aqua portal of Mother, or stating GSF blessings dedicated to the child or children or any living being that has been used in blood sacrifice or ritual cannibalism. This is a deeply personal choice. However, due to the nature of the return of Mother Sophia, we have more spiritual support to gain access to areas in the earth body that we did not have access to previously. This allows for more of the awakening population that knows this is one of their spiritual purposes, to be of service to others for the purpose of compassionate witnessing and transiting departed souls with guardian host protocols. See safe passage and release into aqua portal. The ideal candidates have a heart flowing with omni love, deep connection of love with God's source or mission to service the reassembly of Diamond Sun to restore Christos Sophia, and are willing to hold the sacred space for those who may have experienced a great deal of pain and suffering. Thus, are emotionally capable to gently hold these transiting souls as dearly as their own children to help them be retrieved and escorted to their rightful spiritual family, which will come to welcome them in the higher planes. This is the call to be the midwife of the Spirit, retrieving the souls in a field of omni love, and spiritual protection in which you dedicate for them to be spiritually healed and collected by the God forces to come and pick them up. This is the purpose of the safe passage and release into Mother's aqua portal. Any living thing can be witnessed in love and supported in transit to be received in the heart of God, removed from blood sacrifice bindings. This process can be done individually or in groups. All that is needed is a sincere and loving heart with the stated intention of holding sacred space for SRA children and to be in clear consent to the authority and natural laws of God and Christos, with a heart-based willingness to be in service. The written script to help guide the safe passage process is in the Ascension Glossary. The GSF Blessing Prayer to help guide the process is in the Ascension Glossary. Mother's aqua portal.
That's one reference. And then they have release into aqua portal, virtues, spirits of Christ, and crystal star. Okay? I just wanted y'all to hear that because I really felt like that was like, you know what I'm saying, very important. When I Googled, like I said, I Googled April 22nd, which is Earth Day, and this is what came up. I also Googled Earth Day, and some things came up as well. And it's like this is a ritualistic day, guys. I can't make this shit up, right? I can't make this shit up. When I Googled Earth Day, right, Earth came up, timelines, shifting into second harmonic universe, wall in time, first Christos human on planet Terra, okay, processions of the equinox. This is the one that I really want to hear and figure, you know, kind of like listen to this and kind of get a feel of what's going on, because first, the position of the south and north celestial poles appear to move in circles against the space fixed backdrop of stars. Like, this is the precession of the equinox. Okay. Now we just had an eclipse, right? So this, around this time, is quote unquote the equinox. Now the next one is personal Christ. Then we have multi-dimensionality. Okay. Now I haven't listened to any of those yet, but I just felt like it was very dark matter template. Wow. Multi-dimensionality comes up again. Guardian Akhenaten. Okay. Ooh, Chiwali Wali. I know y'all remember that song. And then Yana. Yana comes up. Okay. I'm just going through it to see like what's coming up under Ascension Glossary after I blended Earth Reality, after I Googled it. Avatar. This is what's coming up after I Googled Earth Day. Okay. Under Ascension Glossary. Y'all know I rocks with Ascension Glossary, okay? I don't know what led me to it. You know, I do a lot of research, and throughout my research, I ran across this, and this is where I came across Loosh Energy, and what do you have? The vampire bloodsuckers. Like, you know, I came across a lot of information. What was it? Aqua Mother. No, it was what was it? It was the Buffalo Mother or something like that. This is how they slaughtered the buffaloes, and you know, I think all of that tied back to, like I said, what was his name? Buffalo Bill, the guy who slaughtered the buffaloes from Buffalo. Well, from the native land, basically. They weren't just in Buffalo, but you know, all this shit is connected. Was connected. All the shit was tied, as you saw. That they showed us this, okay, when they did the so-called eclipse, and it went through all of those 7 states, okay, and it went through Buffalo, New York. So I'm not tripping. All right. The next one is One World Order. Okay. I just find it very suspicious that they're doing this little boy's memorial on April 22nd in front of the terminal, right? The central terminal on Memorial Drive at the Circle at 6 o'clock. Y'all, do the numbers. Add them up. I didn't even add up the birth date and his name and all of that stuff yet, because I'm still traumatized, I believe, as to what happened. You know, me hearing the news and knowing that he was basically left in, quote unquote, this house, is what they're trying to convince us, that he was left in this house for over how many years, okay, because he was very decomposed to the point that he had to have been dead for a long time. So long that they don't even want to disclose how long he was dead, okay? So that within itself has to let you guys know something. These people do not want to let us know how long this little boy has been dead, okay? Because they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed, and they should be. And they should be, because no, they did not have the cadaver dogs out there, and we didn't see any of that. If you had them out there, show us. Show and prove. Because normally when there's a big search going on like that, it is televised. And we didn't see any of that, okay? The little boy got basically killed, quote unquote, what they're trying to convince us, okay, on Sheffield, right in his own backyard. They claim they searched South Buffalo. I don't think so, okay? Like, stop lying. No, y'all didn't, all right? Because if y'all did, y'all would have, quote unquote, found him if that's where he was at. And it was also stated that pedophiles lived in that house. Okay? I don't know if they were still living there at that time, but at a point in time, pedophiles were living at that house. That is a quote-unquote halfway house or a transitional house from when they get out of jail. Or like I said, most of them are getting sent to New York State, to Buffalo, right, after they have committed those crimes, to be put in our backyards to now do it to our children. So they're not going back to their neighborhoods where they're from, okay, where they committed the crime, They're coming to our neighborhoods to now prey on our children. And guess what? Our children are not protected, right? They know that. The government knows that. City Hall knows that. Our children are not protected. We don't even know that they are there, most of us. Okay? Most of us don't know that they're on Broadway and Memorial Drive. They're all up and down Broadway. But I know for a fact that they are on Broadway and Memorial Drive. Okay? Okay? I know this for a fact. Look it up. Google it. There was a law passed. They did a fucking agreement with these other portions of the state to have these people sent to our community, right? To hurt our children. I don't know what happened to this young boy. We may never know, and that's sad. And that's sad. 4 years? Almost 4 years. I just don't even know what else to say, y'all. It's just like mind-boggling to me how long he was missing, okay? How long his body was decomposed, okay? How no one smelled anything. No one smelled anything. You're lying. You're lying to me. This is why I do not believe that he was deceased or he died where they found him, okay? I don't believe it, because someone somewhere in that neighborhood would have trace that smell, okay? The smell would have went back to that house. It would have had the neighborhood so lit. Come on now, you can't tell me that. A rat in the wall gonna have the neighborhood lit. So you not gonna tell me that a dead body not gonna have it lit throughout the neighborhood, having everybody questioning where that smell coming from. And they would have definitely found that smell, okay? So you can't tell me that they just, nah. Somebody put his body there, okay? Somebody put his body there. I don't care. Listen, I don't care what y'all say. Somebody put his body there, right? They were holding his body long enough to do this ritual. I'm not playing. Listen, if I was y'all, I wouldn't even attend. I wouldn't even attend, because they need y'all energy. They need your loosh. They need your loosh. They need your loosh. They need your energy, y'all. If I was y'all, I wouldn't even attend. And not out of disrespect for the family or anyone else. Like, y'all don't even know what's